Good morning. This week we're talking about developing intimacy with God. We've talked about openness the first couple of days. Today we're talking about willingness. When you think about willingness, there's one person who has a classic example of not being willing, and that's Moses at the burning bush. Moses was just full of excuses. No, I don't want to go. Who am I? It was insecurity. And then he said, you know, I don't know you well enough. If people ask me about you, I don't even know your name. And then he goes, people won't believe me. And then I'm not eloquent. I don't have the right gifts. And then he got right down to the core issue and he said, please send somebody else. You ever been like that before God? How do we deal with that? If we find an unwilling attitude in our hearts, how do we deal with that? And the tendency is to say, well, just do it. But no, Nike, there's more to it than that. There's some things we need to do, some battles we need to win if we're going to overcome an unwilling attitude. And one of them is to conquer worry with worship. Isaiah had this incredible experience with God. And at the end of that experience in Isaiah chapter 6, what does he say? Here am I, send me. So overcome the worry in your life with worship. If you can worry, then you can meditate on Scripture and just think about Scripture over and over and over again and overcome worry with worship. Overcome the fear in your life with faith. You see, you don't have to get rid of all the fear in your life. You just have to have an equal amount of faith. Bravery is simply fear wrapped up in obedience. The fear is still there, but all you can see is the obedience, is the faith. And defeat your inadequacy with God's inadequacy. When we look at ourselves and go, see, who am I? See, David didn't compare Goliath to himself. David compared Goliath to God. He said, you come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. See, when we compare our problems to God, then we can overcome the fear in our life. Oh, the fear's still there, but you're grabbing a hold of God's hand and you're walking forward with Him. If you want to have a more willing attitude before God, then simply say, God, the answer is yes. Now, what's the question? Thank you for watching. Have a great day.